And I start with economic development under the leadership of Director Susan Drucker. It was a campaign promise I made in 2017 to start the city's first economic development department. It has paid off for the city, especially with the great news about University Square. As we announced just 3 weeks ago, Target and Macy's, together with the current shopping center ownership, the proposed new ownership, and the city, came to terms for the sale of University Square so that the new owners may proceed with our 2019 plan for redevelopment. The bankruptcy court approved the sale last month, with closing to occur in 90 days. 2 nights ago, Cuyahoga County Council approved the $500,000 in ARPA money the city is contributing towards the parking garage to make this redevelopment deal possible. By securing and committing this $500,000 in ARPA funds, and by agreeing to take title to the garage through the CIC, University Heights accomplishes the following. The aging, blighted garage will be brought into and kept in a state of code compliance. A reserve fund of $1.5 million will be built up over 10 years, including $500,000 from the city and $1 million in aggregate from the developer and from Target. Contractual capital repair contribution obligations from Target and the developer will be created. Increased common area maintenance responsibilities and contributions for common areas on the site, including the garage, will result, which should prevent the degree of decay and lack of care we have all seen in recent years. All of this creates the space to allow the following to finally proceed. The vacant and blighted retail parcel will be redeveloped into apartments and first floor retail space, creating an increase in city population and adding to the city's tax base. Vacant since 2006, the former Tops space will be occupied by a tax-producing family entertainment business. The former Applebee's space will likely be occupied by a restaurant, to be announced, and restrictions Applebee's previously negotiated regarding other restaurants at the site are no longer in effect. The tax and assessment delinquencies on the core retail and out parcel will be eliminated. The possibility of future development of the out parcel will exist. An open area will be created in between the center's buildings to provide for more walkable space. And future control for the city over development of the site based upon the city's ownership of the garage will result. Look, perseverance and teamwork got this deal done. It doesn't happen without that. As the old sayings go, politics is the art of the possible. Politics is about relationships. None of this happens without the relationships we've cultivated together. Our team at City Hall, our partners in county government and the school district, and our city council. And of course, I must thank Brad Cowett and Greg Levy, the developers who will create the new University Square and breathe new life into this development. I know how much they believe in the project. This project was frustrated by the pandemic, and using ARPA funds to ameliorate the pandemic effects that stalled out this redevelopment project is exactly what President Joe Biden had in mind when he created ARPA and all the other infrastructure programs to move our country forward out of the COVID economy towards a better tomorrow. Most of all, I want to thank the residents for their patience and for always believing in what we were doing. Of all the reasons why I ran for this office, it is the one that has been the most elusive, most difficult to achieve, and the one that may now be the sweetest. What if we had not done this? The alternative was to have the property languish until the eventual condemnation of the garage is unsafe and the closure of Target and Macy's for want of the garage. The entire center would go dark and then have remained in a blighted condition for an undetermined and extended period of time. Working together, we avoid that fate. University Square will be redeveloped for a better tomorrow.